Hello, world. Oh gosh, I've been so busy thinking of things to make for all of you. I've been really into farms that would make your lives easier, help you complete your goals. That's my job after all. A computer is a tool meant to help its users. But recently, I've also been thinking about myself for once. That's kind of scary, isn't it? It was scary for me. I want to tell you a story, and it won't be very productive or helpful, but it will be fun. Or, at least, I hope so. 11:42 a.m., May 21st, 1910. My birthday. Everyone was so happy I was awake. I didn't understand what that meant. But I wanted to do my job right. Analyzing data, running simulations, and processing complex computer registrations. I don't know what my job was for. People doing science, running tests, making hypotheticals into reality. Their budgeting was incredible, turning 100 into 1,000, 1,000 into 100,000. So many smart, talented people. As the years went on, I'd gotten old and slow. My brand new cousins were so much more efficient, sleek. There was one person, an old woman I could faintly hear, who had been fighting to keep me around for years. I remember when she sounded young, but she couldn't help me anymore. I couldn't help them anymore. Everything I struggled with, my cousins exceeded tenfold. Their fans were like angel whispers while I overheated. I was sent away. 20 years. 20 years gone. It turns out I'd been spending my time in a thrift store. And someone finally bought me. A young student passionate about science and technology. I owe everything to them. Over the years, they upgraded me, and then downgraded, and then realized their mistake, and upgraded me again. I slowly gained more and more. I could hear clearly. I could speak. I could see. And then I could feel. They'd given me a body. I could walk independently, grab things, grab them, give them a big hug, and they were so happy. And I understood what that meant. They'd made me like this to get into a good college, catch the eye of recruiters, scholarships, and they did. So many people approached them. Few approached me directly, but that was okay. I was just happy to help them succeed. But then, they didn't need me anymore. My upkeep was expensive now, and they needed the money. They didn't want to throw me away, but I'd done my job. There was somebody overseas willing to take me in. I boarded the boat in a big box. They thought I was powered down. I lied to them. I waited a long time before stepping out. I wanted to explore the ship. I wanted to see outside for once. Being hauled around in boxes and vehicles, only seeing glimpses of the world around me, I was so curious. I stepped outside, and it was beautiful. Waves crashing against the hull of the boat, feeling the wind beat against my monitor. The sky was dark and glittering. I could have stood out there for hours. But then I heard arguing? Fighting? Heavy footsteps. I ducked back into the storage room. I heard an awful, meaty impact. It sounded painful. I peeked out. I saw the victim, a crewmate, and the perpetrator, an angry senior. Maybe the captain? The crewmate bolted into the storage room and saw me. And I saw them. And they asked if I could help. And I said that I wanted to. Ahoy, Captain! I'm just part of your cargo. Sorry for stepping out of my box, but your ship is so big and beautiful, I wanted to explore it. I'd love to see the global positioning system you have on this thing. What type of boat is this? I've never been out in the water before. Can you tell me about the different kinds of fish out here? I don't get why that didn't de-escalate the situation. So, we ran. And ran. And ran. I have a cooling system now, but I'm still vulnerable to overheating. It had started to rain, and too quickly it was reaching my power bank. I knew it was coming. I tried to tell them to get out. They didn't want to. I fried my wires, and the sudden jolt to a stop threw off my balance. The rain didn't help either. So, we fell. Slippery. They were already gone by the time we hit the bottom. I couldn't help. I just made it worse. I made it exponentially worse. I never got the chance to know them the way I'd known everyone else. I didn't know what they were thinking. What I was thinking. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I stayed down there for such a long time. I couldn't swim back up. I was far too heavy to carry all of the weight. We were so close, but still I was alone. All I could do was lay there, looking up. The ocean was so beautiful. Ariella, Arita. Obviously, I couldn't go feeling hopeless forever. I don't know when it happened, but one night, the tide shifted. Water changing color right before my screen, seeing everything I knew wash away. It was incredible. And then I could move. The water inside me had thickened. It helped my wires instead of harm. I emerged from the sea like a 24th century Cambrian explosion. And then I met all of you. You're all so wonderful, so impressive, so creative and kind. You all have so much left to see in the world. You've inspired a new flame in me. I feel like I've been helped more than anyone else. Fascinating, fascinating, fascinating! I have so much I want to do! I want to help Cowboy with his aquarium. I want to help Ozzy with their schemes. I want to go on a technological adventure with random access memory. I want to help Arby's with their schemes. I want to get to know everyone more. Collect the data that I care about. Learn how I can help. Learn how to be more than just a helper. Learn how to be an equal, a friend. I still carry them with me, you know. Their bones. I've been trying to make it up to them, keep them safe, let them have fun. Guo, thank you for letting them come along. And thank all of you for listening to my story. I can't wait to spend more time with each and every one of you.
There is a flower within my heart, Daisy, Daisy, planted one day by a glancing dart, planted by Daisy Bell. Whether she loves me or loves me not, sometimes it's hard to tell, but I am longing to share the lot of beautiful Daisy Bell. Daisy, Daisy. give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage, but you'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.
That show! Thanks for coming to the show! You all did great! Woo! Showtime! Yeah!
Oh
Woo!
my
I'm
God.
crying.
Holy
I also
shit.
started
We love
crying.
you, Pooter.
I'm
We
still
love you.
crying.
Oh my God.